Hi, I'm Jeff Londash, and welcome to Out and About. And today we're back again with Carol Vigorito from the Mill Creek MetroParks. And if you're looking for something to do for you and your family in the month of October, and even some things in November, sit down and pay attention because, boy, get a pencil out too, because there are a lot of things going on in and around the Mill Creek MetroParks. Carol, just go ahead and start telling us.
Okay, October is chock full. It's when we move into that beautiful, beautiful autumn season, and we love to celebrate that season with lots of different activities. So some of the things that you can do in October throughout the MetroParks, pumpkin carving will go on October 11th, 12th, and 13th at Fellows Riverside Gardens, and pumpkins get used for the pumpkin walk, which will take place later that weekend on the 14th.
So people cut them,
yes,
and then they leave them, and then they come back, and then they do the nighttime walk and try to find their pumpkin somewhere along the way.
Absolutely. So you can either just come out and enjoy the pumpkins other people have carved, or you can bring your family out and carve a few pumpkins, see what kind of creative juices you can get going doing that. So that's a lot of fun. We have a foraging class, food and medicinal plants out there in the woods and the fields and stuff. That's going to take place on October the 20th. Make sure you check that out on our calendar. That only happens when you have certain plants growing, so this is the time of year for it, or October will be the time of year for it.
And there's a guide that takes you through the park?
Yes, you need to register for the class, but it's a great opportunity to learn what's out there that you can actually use.
Yeah, and seeing some of the stuff that you've probably seen before and never had any idea what it is.
Exactly, and knowing what to touch and what not to touch. That's important.
That's an even better thing.
And then we have a women's well-being retreat also on the 20th of October. Our family Halloween bash at Lanterman's Mill is on October the 20th. So the 20th is a big, big Saturday.
You're all going to be busy that day.
Exactly. We have our naturalist series. This one's on bats on October the 24th. So we're keeping within that fall, autumn theme, you know, the bats and Halloween and that sort of thing.
And no ex-mother-in-law jokes here, so we'll go there.
Throughout October, we have a lot of different birding activities as we kind of follow the fall migration of some of the birds. So you can visit the sanctuary with a guided tour. The Big Sit will take place out at the sanctuary on October 14th, and that's something that Audubon sponsors, but it's on our property, and we help kind of make sure it flies. No pun intended.
Now, where is the sanctuary at?
The sanctuary, if you go all the way out East Calla Road, if you follow New Buffalo Road to Calla Road, and head towards what used to be the Paradise Fish Farm. That's where our sanctuary is.
And you're heading west then.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. And there is a big bird viewing deck out there, just beautiful. And they'll be out there all day from very, very early in the morning till later in the evening, counting birds, and it's kind of an informal competition. But it's a great way to learn about birds, great way to be included in kind of a citizen science type of thing. And
I never knew about, see the things you learn here on Out and About, I never knew that there was a sanctuary out there.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, it's one of our southernmost properties, and it's just beautiful. We have all kinds of migrating birds going on out there in the fall. So it's one place to go if you really love birds or if you want to learn about birds. Also, all the way through October, we will have things like the ongoing hiking challenge. It ends October 31st. Try out some new trails. It's getting cooler outside. It's a great time to hit some of those trails. Check out our website, millcreekmetroparks.org, and it will have the hiking challenge paperwork and maps on it. Trolley rides, of course, to see the fall leaves. You can't beat a ride through the park in the fall. And our Pick a Pumpkin wagon rides out here at the farm. All kinds of things going on at the golf course. And lots of, as we move into quieter periods in the fall, we start trying to provide some activities that use creativeness and help you with well-being, things that you can do as the season kind of winds down and it gets quieter and you want to kind of go indoors and do some things.
So it's so neat because there's the beauty of the park is just a reason enough to go anywhere along it, especially when the leaves change, because it's so gorgeous. Anywhere you go and driving through or walking through, no matter what, it's just absolutely stunning.
The main part of the park is beautiful, especially if you're driving along the water and you can see the leaves reflected in the water.
Yeah, especially Lake Newport when you're going off that little pier there and you look out and you see the reflection back off it. There's nothing like that. But everything that all your crew does to offer everybody out there, all the extra activities that the park has to offer, just amazing. You do a wonderful job, and everybody else really needs to be commended. They do an over the top job so that you and your family could go out and spend a day. Look at all the things that she just talked about. If that was too much for you, you can go onto their website. You could see them all again. Mark off the ones you want to get to because they're fun for everyone in the family. And what's that website, Carol?
millcreekmetroparks.org.
Just go there, look at all the great things that there are, plan your weekends. If you've got little ones, my gosh, there's so much to do. Those trail rides on the wagon trails here at the farm are just a lot of fun for the little kids. You see nothing but smiles all over the place. The crew does a great job of making you and your family happy. Is there anything else we're missing in October?
The only thing I wanted to add was if you're an educator, a teacher of any sort, and you are looking for something for your classes to do, we have special programs. You can find those on our website, again, millcreekmetroparks.org. Check them out. They've been redesigned, and it's something that our staff has been working on along with all the public programs that we just mentioned. So we really like to have everybody enjoy some sort of program here in the park.
Okay, let's tease them a little bit and give them something for maybe November.
Well, then we have to mention old-fashioned Christmas at Lanterman's Mill, decorated in its holiday finery. It's a traditional program, but it's a unique program because it's a unique venue. And once it's decorated and we have the vendors in there, it's just gets you into the holiday spirit.
Takes a whole atmosphere onto its own. And this year you're going to see the brand new grinding wheel.
Yes, the wheel is up and running, and it's looks beautiful. Absolutely.
I have a lot of friends that moved. I graduated in '76 from Cheney, and I have a lot of people and friends that have moved out of the area. But when they come back, and on Facebook, one of the things that they post more than anything else, it's not pictures of their family, it's Lanterman's Mill. And they'll take a video and they'll show the water cascading down over the falls, and it's so serene. And that's the one thing that they share that they miss the most out of Youngstown.
Right. And Lanterman's Mill is iconic for Mill Creek MetroParks.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Alrighty, so we've got a lot of things that we just covered.
Coming up.
Alrighty, Carol Vigorito, again, get to that website, Carol.
millcreekmetroparks.org.
And find out one or two or everything that you and your family want to do. There's so much great things happening right here at the farm, in Mill Creek Park, all over the place, plus that bird sanctuary. That's something that I know I'm going to check out. That sounds really wonderful. So you have a great month. Get out to the parks. Have some fun with your family. It's going to be a great October for everybody, and especially when you go through the park just to see all the beautiful leaves turning their color, taking us into the holiday season. Have a great month, and we'll be talking to you again real soon. I'm Jeff Ondash. See you next month.